Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I've been creating content on YouTube for about 2 years now, and over those 2 years I've learned a lot about the YouTube search algorithm. I've learned a lot of tips and tricks about how to try and make my videos successful. Now, I'm not saying I'm the most successful YouTuber out there, I definitely am not, and I've definitely got space to grow, but what I want to do is share some of the tips and tricks that I do when I create a video and I upload them to YouTube, because I see a lot of people spending a lot of time, a lot of money on creating content and not getting the best out of the videos that they really deserve to get, to be honest. So I want to share what I do with my videos, and hopefully it will inspire you and help you and your YouTube channel. Now, the first one I want to talk about is thumbnails. Thumbnails are the thing that people see first and foremost of your video. So if they're searching for a video on YouTube, the first impression they will get is your thumbnail. So your thumbnails should be simple, they should be effective, and they should draw people in. When you're designing a thumbnail, think about it from how your viewer will see that thumbnail. Some people watch YouTube on their TV. They might have a massive 65-inch screen or even bigger in their living room, and they might be viewing YouTube on there. So every thumbnail will probably appear amazing, regardless of the size of text that you use in that thumbnail. But if someone's viewing YouTube on their mobile phone, the screen is much smaller. So if your font size that you have used in your thumbnail is tiny, they will struggle to read that. So think about it when you are designing your thumbnail, and think about, will this be viewable or easy to read on a mobile phone screen as well as, say, a large TV screen? Think about that, and that will help guide you when you are trying to draw viewers into your video. Also, avoid using the bottom right hand corner of your thumbnails for any part of text or design or thing that might draw viewers into your video. This is often the corner that YouTube uses to put the timestamp about how long a video is for a viewer to see. So if you've got some important bit of information around your video hidden in that bottom right hand corner, people are not going to see it, and they're going to struggle to actually understand why they should view their video. So keep that bottom right hand corner as clear as you can, so that it is prominent around the timestamp for YouTube. Also, avoid making your thumbnails the same. I often go to channels and see that they have hundreds of videos, probably hundreds of great videos on their channel, but every thumbnail is the same. The design is just the same, and you can tell that they've taken that one thumbnail that they designed and uploaded it 100 odd times for every video. It makes it really hard to actually understand if I've seen that video or if I haven't seen it. Is it a new one? I've often done that before with channels, and then went through the video and realised I've seen this before, and wasted a lot of time watching a video I've already seen. So avoid having the same thumbnail. Even if you are doing a series of videos, if you're doing, say, a playlist of videos, don't make all the video thumbnails the same. Try and keep some kind of theme, so maybe use the same colour background to link those videos together if they are in a series or a playlist, but don't make them the same. It really hampers your viewership. But as a content creator, you look at YouTube, look at other channels, and see how you react to thumbnails. Do you positively react to a certain type of thumbnail? Do you negatively react to a certain type of thumbnail? And use that feedback, use that information and that research that you've just done on thumbnails about how you feel, and try and replicate it on your channel. Now, I'm not saying go out and copy someone else's thumbnails, but use them for inspiration, and use that market research that you've just done about how you as a YouTube viewer feel about thumbnails, and incorporate that into your thumbnail designs. Now, the second tips I want to share are around things like your YouTube video description and the tags that you have to have on your videos. Now, this is all about trying to drive traffic to your video when people search for it. So, for example, if someone is searching on either a search engine or YouTube itself, and they're searching for how to create an Azure web app, and in your title of the video, nowhere does it mention that it's a how-to video or that it's around Azure web apps. If your description does not include that either, so it doesn't say how to create an Azure web app, then the algorithm is not going to know that that video is about how to create an Azure web app, so it won't show that to people. And the same goes for tags. I see so many YouTube creators not putting tags into their video, and it really hampers their viewership. Again, if you are not telling YouTube that this is a how-to video on how to create an Azure web app or anything else, then how is YouTube going to know to surface that video up to viewers and to show it up to new viewers as well. So make sure your title, your description and tags are filled in appropriately. Now let's jump on into my YouTube studio and I'll show you what that looks like for one of my videos. Now in this video I have just created a small short, a YouTube short, which is a whole different kettle of fish. But in the title, I've got Bonnie and Rugged Scotland. In my description, you can see that I'm also saying Rugged and Bonnie, and I've got Scotland in there as well. So I'm trying to emphasize to YouTube that these keywords, these searchable words, are important to this video. I'm emphasizing that again. Now, if I scroll down, if I scroll right down to nearly the bottom of the screen that I have tags here. I've also got things like Bonnie Scotland in here as well. I don't have Rugged. I should have Rugged in here, so let's change that. So I'm trying to emphasize again that YouTube should use these keywords when it's trying to surface up this video to people. So if someone types in Bonnie Rugged Scotland into YouTube, it should show up this video. Now, of course, it might show it up as the 20th like search engine result, but it should be in that list. If you have an empty tag field, you're doing your videos no justice. If you haven't linked those keywords, those tags, those descriptions, those title words all together, you are doing your videos disjustice. You have over 500 characters or just 500 characters. You have 500 characters within the tags field, and I can't stress enough how much you should put into this tag field. You should utilize it to help push up your video. Now, I'm not using my full 500 character limit here. This is just a YouTube short that I was playing with. But for more of my important videos, I have this filled out with a lot of keywords, with a lot of searchable things that people may type into YouTube or a search engine to try and find this video. I want my video to be surfaced up. I want people to see this content. I've spent a lot of time on it. So again, I want them to be able to see this and I want to be able to show this off. So again, title, description, tags, they should all be filled in. And if you haven't filled them in, if you haven't created some kind of link between them, so as I said, I've got Bonnie Rugged Scotland in my title, in my description and in my tags. It's emphasizing to YouTube that that's important to these videos. So do likewise with your videos. If you haven't done this, please go through all of your videos and do it again. Make sure you're filling in these fields. It can be hard to find the tags one because you do have to scroll quite a bit within the YouTube studio, but it should be filled in. If you don't have tags, you're not doing your videos justice. So something else I try to do with all of my videos, especially the longer ones, is include timestamps into the description of that video. And this way it helps people either skip ahead to the part of the video that they want to watch, or it gives them an idea about what is inside the video. So if we jump over to my YouTube studio, we can have a look at one of my longer videos and the timestamps I have there. Now in this video, I am talking about the day in the life of what my job looks like, what it looks like to be a cloud advocate. So as you can see here, I've got a section called chapters, and I start off by putting the timestamp. So at 000 is the welcome, it's the very start of the video. At 006, I have an introduction to myself. At 053, I talk about working at home. And then as you can see, I go on for the majority of the video. The video is about 16.5 minutes long. And you can see I have a timestamp to break into the different sections of that video. Again, that just helps people understand what's in the video and also understands if they want to skip ahead to a video. They may have watched this video and they want to come back to understanding what I do with the UK team or how I complete a presentation. So if we go into this video and we have a look at what that looks like from the viewer's point of view, you can just about see here that when you scroll along the timeline, we have those different chapters. So I've got what my day is planned, I have building presentations, I can quickly skip ahead. If we look at it from the description point of view, you can see that these have all turned into hyperlinks, so I can skip ahead to that point in the video. So if I click on 209, it skips me through to the 209 part of my video. And again, like I say, it just makes it a lot easier for viewers of your videos to find the part of the video that they want to find, especially on those really long videos that you have, or maybe tutorials that you have where you are showing different steps of the process. And again, if someone wants to revisit it, they can get to that point of the video really easily. Now, the next tip I want to share is around cards and end cards. Now, cards are the wee bits, pop-ups that you see inside a video. So if you've ever watched a video and something pops up in the top right-hand corner, a little eye box, and then the name of a video or maybe even a name of a website, that's what's called a card. When you get to the end of a video, you'll often see videos being suggested that you watch next. You'll maybe see a subscribe button for that channel. Those are called end cards. Now, this is a feature I see a lot of YouTubers not taking advantage of. These can help the YouTube algorithm and your viewers find the next video that is relevant for them, that they should be viewing on your channel. Now, I would highly recommend that you point to another video on your channel, that you don't point off to someone else's channel, as you're taking the viewer away from your channel to their channel. However, you might want to do that depending on the project that you have. End cards and end screen cards are great ways of, again, trying to get that viewer that you've got watching one video, watch another one on your channel. These should be related to the video. So if we jump over to my YouTube studio, I'll show you this. So I've created a bunch of videos around my Ubiquiti networking. What I want to do is link those videos together. So I want, if someone watches this video, to go to the next Ubiquiti video and watch all of them together. So if we have to look at the card screen, which we can edit at any time, I'm suggesting that the viewer watches my YouTube video around Ubiquiti augmented reality. And as you can see here, this little blue indicator indicates that that pop-up will appear to them near the end of the video. So I'm keeping them on this video, and then near the end, when potentially I've given them all the information that I have for this video, I'm suggesting they go and watch another one. And then if we look at my end screen, again, in the last 20 odd seconds of that video, I'm popping that augmented reality video up again to them. And then we've got the subscribe button here as well. This is telling them, or trying to make conscious decisions for the viewer. It's trying to help them realise that there's another video they could potentially watch on the same topic or related to the topic we've just talked about. And it also helps the YouTube algorithm to link these videos together. So it can understand and maybe suggest this video to someone. So if they've watched this video but then went off and watched some other video, or maybe stopped watching YouTube, when they come back, YouTube might be clever enough and may show the viewer this augmented reality video as a suggested video that they watch, because they've already enjoyed, hopefully, this video about Ubiquiti Unify that I've done. And then YouTube says, well, you might actually enjoy this other video that Sarah has created about Ubiquiti and augmented reality, so go off and watch it. You are trying to do the algorithm's jobs for it. You are trying to link these two videos together and try and bring people back to your platform. You're trying to suggest another video on your channel to consistently get that person into your channel, to get them as a recurring visitor, to maybe get them as a subscriber. This might feel a bit icky, a bit marketing-y, but it actually helps, again, like I say, drive traffic towards your YouTube channel and grow your subscriber base, grow your viewership base, and grow those watch hours if you're aiming towards becoming a paid YouTuber. These little tips and tricks help to keep viewers in your platform. Try to help the YouTube algorithm, the YouTube search algorithm, understand what videos are linked together and what that viewer might enjoy next. So make sure you're using the best thumbnails that you can. You're making the best use of your title, your description, and your tags that you can. Make sure that you're using cards and end cards. And yeah, make sure you're trying to use timestamps as well in your longer videos to help your viewers find that part of the video that they may be looking for, they may want to suggest to other people. Hopefully these tips will spark some inspiration for you as a YouTube creator and drive some success towards your channel. Please do hit me up in the box below if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions about how I can make my YouTube channel grow. I would love to hear from fellow YouTube creators. But again, more importantly, please do like and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I'll hopefully catch you in my next video.